This is a regular 3D printer that I hacked so I could directly control the stepper motors, the nozzle, the fans, and any attachments like this laser that are connected to the 3D printer's motherboard. I'm going to share how you can too. The printer can be controlled through Python, enabling you to cheaply incorporate a precise 3D positioning system into your DIY projects. You can also use additional sensors like this camera in your projects for things like object detection, as I've done in this video to detect toy zombies. This demo uses Python to integrate the input from the camera, which is just a regular webcam connected to the computer through USB, with the 3D printer and the connected laser. The code uses YOLO, a real-time object detection algorithm, to identify the zombies and their coordinates. The code uses these coordinates and math to send G-code, or the programming language used by 3D printers, to the 3D printer to move the laser to the right positions, briefly turn the laser on, and play a sound from the computer's speakers each time the laser is fired. You can find the code on my GitHub, linked in the video description. I've also provided a link to a website in the video description that explains some of the most common G-code commands. On my GitHub, you'll also find this much simpler and more understandable Python program that contains some of the key commands used in the actual project. You'll need to pip install some modules for this to work. We start by importing these modules and loading a trained object recognition model. To set up the 3D printer, if you want to control accessories like this laser, you need to connect them to the 3D printer's motherboard in place of something like the fans. Next, make sure you have connected your computer to a 3D printer through its micro USB port. This will let you directly send G-code instructions to the 3D printer. Then, identify the ID of the serial port that is connected to the 3D printer. It'll look something like this. You'll need to include this in the code here. After running this, you can control the 3D printer. For example, to home the 3D printer, you can send the instruction G28 with this command. To move the laser roughly to the middle, you can run this command. To fire the laser for half a second, you can run this code. If you have a webcam connected to your computer, this code will connect it, capture an image, display the image, run the object detection model on it, and mark the objects in the image. Hopefully, you can now start integrating 3D printers into your DIY projects. Since Python is used, you can use a Raspberry Pi in place of a laptop or desktop so that you can integrate more devices using the GPIO, or General Purpose Input-Output, pins on the Raspberry Pi. Let me know if you'd want to see a future video tutorial about this. And just for the heck of it, let's end the video by shooting some more toy zombies with a laser.
Now that's a lot of damage!